Tonight, the wild card game, this time from the National League from Three Rivers Stadium. It is the San Diego Padres and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Welcome everybody to Three Rivers Stadium here in Pittsburgh, as tonight the Pittsburgh Pirates hope to get in this year to the playoffs. Last time, we remember, it was tough. Now, that's 2021. We are not 2021. This is 1986. And the Pirates have had a lot of wins, almost 90, but they didn't get in. And now you can see Alimari coming up against Doug Drabek. Doug Drabek will have the game for the Pittsburgh Pirates. And Doug Drabek, he's their ace, and that's the thing. You win the wild card game, you don't get your ace for a while. But Drabek is ready to go, and I believe this is going to be Sandy Alimari to lead off. Doug Drabek, though, 6'1", 180, 25 years of age. And Drabek looking good here. He is the ace for the Pirates, and everybody in Pittsburgh hoping and rooting for him. Here's Roberto Alimari. Sorry, I thought it was Sandy. Roberto Alimari, and here's Doug Drabek now, and we're underway. And first pitch will be a base hit. And that'll be Roberto Alimari at first. What a way to begin a game. What a way to begin a game. Look at this. Right there. So Tony Gwynn, one of the best ever, will be up next. He is one of the best ever. Tony Gwynn once went a whole year and didn't even strike out double digits, and that's going to be a strike. One of the best ever. Tony Gwynn once went a whole year and didn't. So Gwynn, 3.24 average. And you can see he's pretty good. They go back to first, but this isn't a raining night. We're in Pittsburgh here. Of course, Alimari could steal second at any time. We've been here about 10 minutes. Drabek has 2 pitches, and that'll go. They throw to second. He's going to be safe. LaValliere can't catch him. And Alimari goes to second. Now you have to wonder, look at that jump he had. And well, he's safe there. 0-2 to Tony Gwynn. They'd like to move him over and make it a sacrifice. And that'll be low and outside, 1-2. Tony Gwynn, one of the best, and Drabek knows that's going to be jammed him. He jammed him, and that's going to be 1 out. They can't sacrifice him to third now. Getting the first and the last outs are the toughest. Alimari, Gwynn, Kroc, Martinez, Santiago, Wynn, Moreland, Randy Reddy, and Gary Templeton. There is the lineup. So here's John Kroc now. Remember, he was a Padre before he was a Philadelphia Philly. And that's going to be a strike. Drabek. Remember last year the Pirates were at Montreal, and wow, that wasn't good. They led late. It'll be 1-1. They led late, and then all of a sudden it just went kaput on them. 2-1. 2-1 with 1 out. Drabek. Oh, a swing and a miss by Kroc, not very good. The 2-2 with an out. Alimari on second. Low, it hits the ground. He'll throw to second, and it'll be safe there. Carmelo Martinez is on deck. The 3-2 with an out. And that's going to be ball four. Doug Drabek not having a good first inning. And remember, this is one game. That's it. You can see Sid Bream at first, a little bit upset. Here comes Carmelo Martinez. 1 out, 2 on here in the top of the first. And fouled it off. Carmelo for the Padres. This can be very big for the San Diego Padres as the pitch outside, it'll be 1-1. Carmelo Martinez. The pitch right down the middle. It's going to be a strike, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Struck him out, and that's going to be 2 outs. And Doug Drabek is trying to get himself out of the jam that he created.
The catcher, Benito Santiago.
The swing and a miss there was a slider. You could see Doug Drabek. Look at LaValliere. Kind of like not even looking at the ball, and that was big as it broke 6 inches. Benito Santiago now. This is the baseball game of the night. The National League wild card game. Santiago, a great catcher, and that's going to be a ball outside. 5th batter of the inning. Drabek has a ton of pitches. That's going to be fouled off and near the bullpen. Of course, it was the outfield, the bullpen at Three Rivers, but we do what we do here. 1-1. That's going to be a hard shot and foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. A chance for Drabek to get out of the inning. A chance for Santiago to get early runs. 2-2. If you're San Diego, you're looking on the road. You would like to put 3 or 4 up in this inning and put the Pirates back on a seat. Low ball 3, 3-2. Marvell Gwynn is on deck. And this is going to be the payoff in so many ways. Already in the first inning, who knows? Walked him, and the bases are loaded. Bases will be loaded, and Marvell Gwynn will come up. So here comes Marvell Gwynn. Bases loaded. On the ground, let's see where it goes. To second, and they get out of the inning. I think that's lean to Bell, and Doug Drabek gets out of there. We go to the bottom of the first. It's Bonds, Lean, Dan Van Slyke. Here's Eric Chow. Eric Chow, 6'1", 185, 32 years old. He had the distinction of being the pitcher when Pete Rose broke the old-time record. A couple other moments in history. Bonds will lead off. So here's Barry Bonds against Eric Chow. It'll be inside, ball 1. So Bonds, that's going to be behind right field. It might hit the wall, and this is back, and it is Bonds. Barry Bonds, a home run, 1-0. Barry Bonds has opened up the 1988 playoffs for the Pirates with a home run. Oh my goodness, and look at the Pirate fans now loving it. And they're into the... Look at that, they're in coats. It is cold out here, but he is red hot. Look at this, Barry Bonds, 400 feet in the first row. And it is 1-0 Pittsburgh.
Batting second, the second baseman.
So here comes Chico Lean. Jose Chico Lean, remember him. He's the second baseman. He had the out the last time. He flipped it to Jay Bell. So Eric Schau not starting off great. This will be underneath. And that's going to be a catch, 1 out. Eric Schau finally gets his first out, but it takes a home run. There's Bonsleen, Van Slyke, Benito Bream, R.J. Reynolds, Oberfelk, LaValliere, and it's Rafael Belliard before he became a Brave. And you can see at Three Rivers Stadium here. Here's Eric Schau again. He's going to go against Andy Van Slyke. Van Slyke coming over from the Cardinals into left field, and that'll drop for a base hit. So Van Slyke will get to first. And this is very big for the Pirates. Andy Van Slyke.
The third baseman.
Watch him right there. It was a high fastball, looked like. And now Bobby Bonilla. We go back to first. Van Slyke, he's safe. So Bobby Bonilla will be up. His first time up. Schau again. That's going to be inside, ball 1. 1-0, bottom of the first inning. It'll be 2-0 inside. Eric Schau. Lucas Evans, good to see you. Cyro 329. Great to see both of you. Great to see both of you. Sid Bream is on deck. Wow, that's ironic if you're a Pirate fan. Yeah, he was a Pirate before he beat him. Lucas Evans, good to see you. Cyro 329, always good to see you. That's going to be a strike. It'll be 3-1 with 1 out, bottom of the first inning. The pitch. High pop fly. Van Slyke, remember he's on first. This will almost drift fair, and that's going to be an out, 2 outs.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 5.
So now here's Sid Bream. Sid Bream will come up bottom of the first inning. Remember the winner. The winner goes. Oh, Van Slyke will not go to second. Benito Santiago, the catcher behind home plate. Remember this is a one-game playoff. The divisionals will be tomorrow. They'll start the American League. We'll show you the schedule. The National League will either be San Diego or Pittsburgh, depending on that. And that'll be a hard shot to right field. Way back, and it'll be against the wall. Van Slyke is coming around third. Is he going to score? No, he won't. It'll be second and third here in the bottom of the first inning. Andy Van Slyke. It'll be second and third in the bottom of the first. And Eric Schau is having trouble. Here's R.J. Reynolds.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number
The winner will play the Mets in the series. And if Pittsburgh wins, they will play the New York Mets. And that'll be very interesting. On the ground, right back to Schau. Will throw to first and end the inning. The Pirates had 2 there that they could have got. But Barry Bonds, watch Barry Bonds, good night, hits a home run leading off the game. It's 1-0 Pittsburgh. Second inning, here's Keith Moreland, 7th batter. And Doug Drabek, 22 pitches in the first inning. Here's Keith Moreland. So Drabek trying to get in more of a rhythm than he did. That'll be a high shot to center field. And Van Slyke, and it goes past Van Slyke. And Keith Moreland will go to second, and they'll keep him there. It's very big, if you're a Pirate fan, that they keep him at second base and don't let him get into sacrifice position. Now here's Randy Reddy. Randy Reddy batting 8th. Are they going to use him to put him in position or not? That's going to be 0-1. Remember a difference from 1988. They do have all DHs here. Oh, and it gets out of the glove. They're going to throw. And they got him. They got him at third. Oh, my goodness. They get him at third. That was big. Belliard to Bream, and that's going to be 2 outs just like that. I can't believe he tried it at third. It just popped out of his glove, unless he was already stealing, but he only had 30 speed. And here's Gary Templeton. Templeton now. And that'll be down low, ball 1. Gary Templeton. You can see him in the background. Drayback. And it'll be ball 2. So Drayback now. He's got nobody on, 2 outs. He's got chances here. 2-1. On the ground, he'll be fouled it away. The 2-2 with 2 outs from Drayback. Trying to get out of another one. He did. He got him. He struck him out. And that'll end the inning. We go to the bottom of the second inning. The score, Pittsburgh 1 and San Diego 0. Ken Oberkfell. We're going to take a look, and we are going to, oh well, I thought they were actually going to go behind the batter there, Oberkfell, and that's going to be foul into the corner. Ken Oberkfell, he will be 7th in the lineup, the bottom of the order for the Pirates coming up. Drummond, Washington, Hendricks, and Keller, the umpires. Ed Drummond, that's the guy behind the plate. He's got to manage everything, call balls and strikes. And he might have $1 million riding on the line, or millions of dollars on one call. You never know. Bottom of the second, 1-0 Pirates. The 1-2, 2-2. Chow's not going to get it. Bottom of the second inning. Struck him out, and that's the corner. Oberkfell does not like the call, and it's going to be 1 out. Kenny right there under the letters. Letters don't mean anything. It's a midpoint. And here comes Mike LaValliere, the catcher. 1 out. Oh, that curve. Looked pretty good out to in for Mike LaValliere. 1-0, and that's going to be a fastball outside, 2-0. Eric Schau. There's going to be a strike. 2-1 with an out. Ooh, they did give it to him. Belliard is on deck. There's nobody on. 1 out, 3-1. High pop fly to right field. And making the catcher's going to be 2 outs. So yesterday we saw the Tigers pretty much have a lead all game. One of the things I wanted to see cameras. Nope, same thing. Just wanted to see how it would go. Anything, Rafael Belliard, 2 outs. You can see all the different people in the background. So Eric Shaw now. That'll be fouled back. Shaw has settled down. Of course, the only run of the day was the home run. Jim White, good to see you. Underneath, short to first, and that's going to be an out, 3 outs. The end of the second inning, the score. The Pirates 1, the Padres nothing. The top of the lineup coming up. Roberto Alimari singled in the first inning. He's 1 for 1 today. Remember, he opened the game with a base hit. And that's going to be a ball. So Roberto will be back in. Draybeck has been pitching around him all day, and that's going to be inside. Hard hit, but that's going to be easy there, 1 out. So 1 out for the Pirates here. Tony Gwynn, very, very good in what he does. One of the best hitters of all time, and that's going to be a ball inside. Career at .338 average in 20 seasons. Of course, Draybeck is going to use up a lot of pitches to get around pitching to him. Oh, it's high, and can he run over and make the catch? Maybe. Yes, he does. And that's going to be an out. Reynolds with the catch. My goodness. Oh, that was huge. Padres looking to do something, start something, and that'll be Kroc, and there it is. So John Kroc, that'll be a base hit. He'll get to first.
Now batting, the left fielder,
So John Kroc. Yes, he doesn't have the greatest speed. And yes, a home run for him is actually a double. But still, Carmelo Martinez, I used that joke last night. Now Martinez is 0 for 1. He struck out. He's going to have to hit it far to get Kroc around. It'll have to bounce or do something. A pop-up and a catch, and that's it. We go to the bottom of the third. Bottom of the third inning, the score, the Pirates 1, San Diego nothing. Bottom of the third inning, he led off the game. Barry Bonds with the home run. Led it off. I mean, it was the bottom of the first. Led off the Pirates batting, and Eric Shaw is going to pitch very much around him. And it's going to be a ball, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. High pop fly. He's not going to do it again. He won't. 1 out. No, he wasn't going to do it. That's going to be a nice catch there. So Shaw has settled down after that home run. Here's Jose Lean. He popped out in the first. In the bottom of the third inning. The NL wild card game. It's going to be a ball up high. Eric Shaw, who knows? Will that 1 home run be it? Oh, a bad swing and a miss, 1-1. So leaned again at 1-1, nobody on, 1 out, bottom of the third, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. The second straight year the Pirates have led in the wild card game, but remember last year they blew it in the end, and they strike him out, an ugly-looking bunt attempt. And it's going to be 2 outs. Van Slyke, he had a single in the first inning. Here's Andy. So Andy Van Slyke now. Oh, they don't give it to him, 1-0. So Shaw's up to 36 pitches. He's starting to come down a little bit. And that'll be a high pop fly center field, way back. This one might go, and it is gone! Andy Van Slyke has just hit a home run, the second solo shot for the Pirates. This one is 428. Bonds was 400. And it is 2-0 Pittsburgh. What a home run. That's a big one. And the Pirates are gaining some traction here. In the first inning, they had 2 on, they couldn't bring in. But now this inning, they hit another solo home run, they make it 2-0. There it was, a big one, 428. And the Pirates have a 2-0 lead. Eric Schau now looking the best in the world. He was for a while. He gave up that home run, and you figured, oh, what a shame is if he loses the game. And it turns out to be on that. You know, a very beginning home run, of course, you can score at any time, and it doesn't mean the other team has to score. It's not like basketball. You get down 10-2 in an opening run, and that kills your team. That doesn't kill your team in basketball, but and that's going to be a high pop fly. Let's see if it's going to go foul. So Bonilla is here. Eric Schau. The 2-2 and 3-2 now. Sid Bream is on deck here in the third. They got him. A curveball with 2 strikes. But Andy Van Slyke, of course, the wrong uniform glitch, that happens. But Andy Van Slyke, the home run. And the Pirates have a 2-0 lead. Now Benito Santiago, so one of the things is at least it gives Trebek a buffer zone, which means he can mess up and be okay. And that's going to be a ball outside. 2-0 Pirates. And that'll be on the ground. Oh, what a diving catch by Sid Bream. They throw to first. They get to Trebek. He gets the out. Benito is out. 1 out. What a play by Sid Bream. Watch Sid. Good night there. What a play. And of course, if you're talking about playing very well defensively, Marvell Gwynn now. And that's going to be high ball 1. So Marvell Gwynn. Already 2-0. So Trebek, you do have a mess-up clause. If somebody hits a solo shot, they don't have the lead yet. Keith Moreland is on deck. Well, Marvell Gwynn batting 6th. He's 0 for 1. He's up 3-0. 4-0. I don't know. Trebek walked him on 4 pitches.
Now batting, number 7.
You're in the top of the 4th. Everything was going right, but you remember yesterday how it was over for Jack Morris. He was going really, really well. Then all of a sudden it was like, good night. Even had it out in the 7th inning, and then Toronto got 3 runs. So that's going to be, a ball. And Jim Leland a little bit bad here. So Leland here for the Pirates. 1-0. 2-0. The Pirates 2, San Diego nothing. And that'll be on the ground and foul. 2-1. Well, Moreland, I mean, there's one out, one on. San Diego trying to get a run in. They would love it. The 2-1, and that's going to be a strike as it goes to the outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch on the ground. It'll be picked up. Oh, what a play. That's one, and that is safe at first, though. What a crazy play. I don't know. They got one. They got him at second base. Watch this. What a move. Oh, what a move there. So they got one and then pulled off. Rafael Belliard got hit by Gwynn sliding into the base. And it was a close play. No way you can say that that was dirty or he was even trying to do anything to the throw. And that's going to be a hard shot and a base hit. So now you got 2 on. First pitch. And Doug Trebek now knows that this is going to be very interesting here in the 4th. So here's Gary Templeton. He's 0 for 1. No matter what happens, we go to the second part of the lineup for the next batter. The third time in the lineup. Templeton, that's going to be a ball 1-0. So he struck out in the second inning. Here comes Trebek. That's going to be on the ground easy. Oh my, was that easy. Could have gone just to first. But what a play. And that ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th. The Pirates still have a 2-0 lead. Bream, Reynolds, and Oberkfell. So here's Sid Bream, 1 for 1. He doubled in the first. The winner will play the Mets in the series. In their next series. That's going to be on the ground. In the throw to first. Oh, what an out there. They got him one out. So Sid Bream couldn't run that out. I guess it's not a game 7. Reynolds now grounded out in the first. He plays right field. He had a great catch today, and it looked really good, and that's going to be high, ball 1. R.J. Reynolds. Very highly touted in the very beginning for the Pirates. I don't know if he ever panned out as anything for anybody. That's going to be a strike there, 2-1. In the NL wildcard game, the Pirates up 2-0. It's a win, and you play the Mets. You lose, your season's done. Reynolds to right field. This one might go to the wall, and it will. It'll go all the way to the wall. Reynolds might go to third. Let's see. Reynolds is just going to walk into second. It's a stand-up double. R.J. Reynolds. And look at this. Right off the wall, what a play. And here's Ken Oberkfell. Remember, he struck out last time, and he was kind of like, hey, wait a second. Ken Oberkfell, 0 for 1. He struck out in the second. He gave a mean look to the umpire. Didn't feel like he should have struck out. The 0-1 with 1 out. In the ground, yes, he will go. They can get it, Santiago. That's an easy out. And that's the second player of the game that has done that. You can't do that. And it would really be terrible if Oberkfell all of a sudden had a base hit to center field. 1 ball, 2 strikes, bottom of the 4th inning, 2 outs. Struck him out, and that's going to be the end of the 4th. The score, Pittsburgh 2, San Diego nothing. Roberto Alimari, 1 for 2. He singled in the first. And that's going to be a ball down low. 1-0. Swing and a miss there. It'll be 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's going to be fouled back. 1-2. 1-2 here in the 5th. Oh no, they're not going to pull the trigger. The 2-2. Struck him out. That's going to be 1 out. That first out is so big. Doug Drabek, his 3rd strikeout, but he gets that first out, and that's big. And you can see the sequence here. 2-2, and good night. Right on the line. Here's Tony. Tony Gwynn in the 5th. That's going to be a ball outside. Well, Gwynn, 0 for 2. He flat out and popped out. He's 0 for 2. He's too good to hold him down. Like, he's not going to go 0 for 4, 0 for 5. I mean, he'll get on base. It might walk him all the rest of the times, but 2-0, 1 out. 3-0. John Kroc is on deck. Look at all the Pirate fans, hoping this year will be the year that they get in and they walk Tony. They walk Tony Gwynn now. Doug Drabek upset. He walked him in 4 pitches. The 2nd time today, I believe he has a 4-pitch walk. Now here's John Kroc. 1 out. Gwynn goes back to first. Keep calling him Gwynn. Tony Gwynn back to first here in the top of the 5th. The Padres have put more pressure on the Pirates in the last couple innings. That'll be low ball 1. So John Kroc, 1 for 1. The pitch, and that's going to be a strike. 1-1 to Kroc. Gwynn on first. 2-1. Right now, Leland calling some of the pitches. It is an interesting time now again when you get the first out. There it is, the throw to second. Gwynn stealing, he's safe. He's underneath the second batter that has stole on Mike LaValliere. It's the second batter today. They're 2 for 2. And you can see, yep, he is safe. The 2-2 with 1 out. And he's going to be safe there. Remember, a ground ball double play does not exist anymore. High, and it's going to be fouled off. Kroc at 2-2 with 1 out against Drabek. 3-2. Carmelo Martinez up next. The 3-2 to Kroc. That's going to be a shot to right field. Base hit. 1 run will score. It almost looked like a hit and run. Tony Gwynn has 78 speed, but nobody is that fast. He scored by the time that ball, almost by the time that ball was in the right fielder's hand, so he must have been going. It must have been a hit and run at 3-2, knowing the pitch was going to be near the strike zone. So it's 2-1 now. Remember last year the Pirates had a lead and then lost it to Montreal. There's Carmelo Martinez, high, deep left field. This one is hit back, but underneath is Bonds, and he makes the catch. 2 outs. Here in the 5th, Martinez will sit down here for the 1988 Padres. Bonds with a nice catch, and here's Benito Santiago here in the 5th inning. A beginning of the year tradition like no other, like the Masters. That's going to be a ball outside. A tradition of picking a year and simming every day. for a month. The standard playoff format. And that's what we have here. 2-1. Santiago 0 for 1 today, and he'll be 3-0. Marvell Gwynn is on deck. Drabek, a lot of pitches. This will be number 74. There's going to be a strike. The winner will play the Mets. In best of 7, it'll go Shea, the winner of this game for 3, and then Shea and Shea again. That's going to be a swing and a miss. And now it's a full count. Doug Drabek. The 3-2. Oh, fouled it off. Look at the pitch count. He had a couple innings where it looked good. The 3-2. That'll be to right field. I don't think, no, nobody's going to get that one. And Santiago is still at bat. 3-2 with 2 outs. The pitch. Strike him out. Oh, Benito is incredibly incredulous. That looked like ball 4. It really did, but they call this strikeout. And John Kroc with a great base hit. And John Kroc, good night there, and makes it 2-1. So here comes Mike LaValliere. Mike LaValliere. 2-1, the Pirates lead San Diego. Eric Schau still pitching. That's going to be a ball outside. Well, Doug Drabek, you wonder on him. He's already into the high 70s with his pitches. And you know Eric Schau's going to be doing the same thing. That's going to be a strike. The winner plays the Mets. That'll be a good series. Many people have speculated that the Pirates-Mets series, if the Pirates win, will go 7 games. Where other people say that San Diego could eke out a series win. It would obviously be more difficult for San Diego. The Pirates are talented, but they're young. They come together, that would be big, and that's going to be a swing and a miss there. Strike 3, 1 out, and Mike LaValliere will sit down.
Now batting, number 6.
Watch Eric Schau. Knows where the pitch is. Yep. You see Schau working a lot of the curves on LaValliere's Rafael Belliard, and that's going to be ball 1. Well, Benito, remember, he's the guy that struck out on a high fastball. That's going to be a strike in the upper corner. 1-1. Eric Schau now. That's going to be high pop fly right field. And underneath, 1 out. Tony Gwynn looking good. And the American League, you have the Toronto. Here's Barry Bonds. We'll come back to Toronto here in a second. Here's Barry Bonds. And that's going to be a strike. So Barry opened the game with a home run, made it 1-0. Barry Bonds and Andy Van Slyke both have home runs. And that's it for the Pirates. They're screaming MVP. But right now in the bottom of the 5th, still 2-1 on the ground. Oh, they picked it up. It'll be 3rd to 1st. And that'll end the 5th. Eric Schau gets out of it. We'll talk a little bit more about the American League when we come back. 6, 7, and 8 coming up for the Padres. Well, 6, 7, and 8 coming up for the Padres. Marvell Gwynn. The Blue Jays won their game. Remember when we recreated last year the 83 playoffs? Remember the Blue Jays? They went all the way, and they lost in Game 7 to the Phillies. So you just never know. A lot of people feel if the Pirates win this game, they have a chance to do that. They got a shot, but you never know. And that's going to be a high pop fly underneath. And this will be one out. Trebek's got to watch. He can't go too long with these batters. He's got to be a little bit more aggressive, and they know that. Bonilla is at third. Here's Keith Moreland. He doubled in the second. Trebek. Oh, I tell you, that was not off his foot. That's going to be 2 outs now. So they got that buffer, and then San Diego scored. So now it is 2-1. So it's kind of that buffer again. They need one more. Oh, what an ugly call. Yeah, look at Trebek. He even knows that he got a gift there. He knew that. He's like, wow. Everybody went wow on that one. 2-1. That'll be on the ground. Lean to Bream, and that's going to be the end of the 6th inning, middle of the 6th inning, sorry. It is 2-1 Pirates. Yeah, the wrong uniforms, we know that. So, Lean to Van Slyke and Bonilla. If this Pirate team were to get hot, now you need 12 victories to win the World Series if you get into the divisionals, because we play 7, 7, and 7. If the Pirates get hot, they can't get hot for maybe 21 games. They won't do that. And, oh, what a catch. Gary Templeton at short, 1 out.
Now batting, number 18.
So, here's Andy Van Slyke. Look at him in the 3rd inning. This is the leading run right now. So Andy Van Slyke. And a strike. He's 2 for 2. Eric Schau, he really has settled down. He's made 2 mistakes all day. And this might be caught, and it will be caught. That's going to be another out, 2 outs. Well, the Pirates, against Montreal, they had chances. There's Bonilla 0 for 2. Struck out and popped out. They had chances against Montreal last year, and they just blew it. And Montreal played really well. And that's going to be a strike. Remember that in the National League. I think it was Phillies versus Montreal in the next series. It was a heck of a game. Heck of a series. These series are fun. They're very fun. You're going to see a lot of in-depth everything with these series. A swing and a miss there. You're going to see a lot of the pitch. That is to right field, Bonilla. And that's going to be a catch, 3 outs. We end the 6 innings. We go to the 7th. Templeton, Alimari, and Gwynn. 1 for 7 between them. So here's Templeton, 0 for 2. He struck out and grounded out. Here in the 7th inning. The Padres down by 1. On the ground, first pitch. Lean, they get 1 out. Lean to Bream. Well, you never know. I mean, remember in the 7th inning last game, not David Wells, but Jack Morris got the same thing. It looked like they were on a roll. And the Blue Jays got 3 runs and made it 3-0. 3-1, sorry. That'll be fouled off. Oh, they got to get away from that. The Pirates at Shea Stadium. That'll be crazy. That'll be a shot to left field and a catch by Barry Bonds. The Padres have left 7 on base. 7. And here's Tony Gwynn, a walk, a stolen base, and a run. He has not been that great today. Trebek through 7 innings, And that's going to be that high strike that this umpire keeps calling. A swing and a miss there. It'll be 0-2. Now behind him, you can see the defensive lineup. The 0-2. It'll be 1-2. 1-2. On the ground, easy for Bream, and they make the out. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's the 7th inning stretch, and the Pirates have a 2-1 lead. So Sid Bream, he's 1 for 2. He doubled in the first inning. He doubled with 2 outs and nobody on in the first inning. Bonds had a home run. I think there was somebody on. No, there was somebody on. It became 2nd and 3rd. And then the next one was out. Comstock and Leiper are warming up in the bullpen for the San Diego Padres. But right now, the Pittsburgh Pirates at Three Rivers Stadium. And that's going to be outside 1-2-0. So the Pirates in the bottom of the 7th would like some, they really like some buffer zone here. And that's going to be a high pop fly. Santiago is going to be right there. It'll drift into fair territory, but 1 out. So it'll be 1 out. R.J. Reynolds. Eric Schau. And that's going to be a strike. So Reynolds is 1 for 2 today. There's a guy that never had too much success in Pittsburgh. This is deep to center field and caught. So it'll be 2 outs. The Pirates, San Diego's left 7 on base. They're knocking on the door, and they've only had 1 in. Here's Ken Oberkfell. He struck out twice. So here's Schau. 75 pitches now here in the 7th. They could go. And that's big because you need your bullpen, especially a team like San Diego. If they want to win it all and they want to beat the Mets in the series, that'll be a high pop fly center field. Way back, Oberkfell, and it's caught. It's caught by Gwynn. And we go to the 8th, the score. The Pirates 2, San Diego 1. New pitcher, it's Bob Kipper. Bob Kipper, 6'2", 200 pounds. And here's Bob. You're going to see a lot of stats as we move on in the tournament. Right now, John Kroc is 2 for 2. Everybody saw Jack Morris yesterday and said, yeah, we're not going to do that. And Kipper, that's going to be a strike. Jim Gott is in the bullpen for the Pirates. You're in the 8th inning, 2-1. If you're a Pirate fan, you can say at least if somebody comes back, we get a shot at bat. And there's 2 strikes on Kroc. Kroc knows this could be his last at bat of his, of the season. Kroc. And that'll be fouled off. He is the only RBI in the game for San Diego. And right now, 2 for 2, the pitch. Outside, it's going to be a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2. And that's going to be fouled off again. John Kroc will not go down. Bob Kipper. The pitch. Did he go? Did he go? No, he didn't. It's going to be 2-2. Kipper now. That's going to be fouled off. Top of the 8th inning. Struck him out. It's that high fastball. It's that high pitch. And he's saying, are you kidding me? Or something we could just repeat, are you kidding me? It was high, and he knows it. It was borderline, but he's grinning. He's mad because he knows he should have swung. It's been called all day. So Martinez, and that's going to be a strike. That lower corner has been questionable. It's like referee's choice there. So Martinez is 0 for 3 in a day. Kipper is trying to get short work of the Padres here. And that'll be to right field. And, off the glove. Off the glove. 2-1, the Pirates lead San Diego. The 0-2. And curved it inside, fouled it off. Carmelo Martinez, the Pirates will have a chance to get a bonus run, an insurance run at the bottom of the inning. And then it would just be if they get the insurance run. There's a strikeout right there, and it's going to be 2 outs. 2 up, 2 down, both strikeouts for Bob Kipper. And here comes Benito Santiago. And that's going to be a ball outside. The San Diego Padres. Many people feel if they win, they might lose in 5 or 6, but they say they don't know. That's going to be an error. No, it isn't. Sid Bream picks it up, and he throws it back to Kipper. He stayed with it. And we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. The score, the Pirates 2, San Diego 1. So a new pitcher, Dave Leiper, 6'1", 165. Leiper will come in. The Pirates have had 2 home runs. Mike LaValliere now. The Pirates have had 2 home runs today, and that has been it. San Diego has been knocking on the door, and they couldn't get in, so Leiper will start. It'll be on the ground foul. Here comes Mike LaValliere. And we all know if LaValliere can do certain things, and there we go. That one was just letting everybody know that he's also calling it for the Pirates. 2-1, bottom of the 8th. Struck him out, and LaValliere goes down. So Leiper gets a strikeout now. Look at this, though. The sequence is this. 0-2. Look at that, and 0-3. Look how far away on the slider he swung at that. Belliard now 0 for 2. Swing and a miss there. Oh, and 1. And it'll be 1-1. Greg Booker and Keith Comstock. I have an idea that if the Padres get up again, it's going to be Comstock coming in if they have to pitch, if they tie or take the lead. They're going to bunt. Picked up. Throw to first. They get the out. And VL 123, good to see you. VL 123, this is Atari 2600 baseball. This is Atari slightly modded. Atari 2600 baseball. Slightly modded. They call the game Home Run. You can look it up and see the original graphics and then the mod. Now, let me tell Barry Bonds here. Bonds gets a base hit. I got a PS5, and this is MLB 2022, the show. It's a little bit, it's the closest sim game that a PlayStation has. It's the closest thing to a sim. Maximum Football 23 might be the second thing. And we might do a season or stuff on there. I might do a weekly league or something, depending on how the game is when they come out with the mods. And I might do maybe a college football or something like that. They're going to go. This is Bonds. He is out. He's out at second base, and they end the inning. With all that speed, you can't be doing that to end the inning. Jim Gott will come in and try and send the Pirates to the playoffs. He's 6'4", 215. And if the Pirates can get 3 more outs, with San Diego not getting a run, remember 6, 7, and 8 will be up. If they can do it, the Pirates will be playing the Mets in the divisional series. HC0023, good to see you. Really good to see you. And that's going to be a ball. VL123, great to see you. Lucas Evans, Sire 0329. Everybody, good to see you here. Marvell Wynn, a chance for San Diego. They would love to take the lead, but they got it tied. If they don't in 3 outs, it's over. Oh, they call that a strike. God knows he got one. One and two. Nobody out to Marvell Wynn. High, kind of hit him in the triangle. Bonds got it, 1 out. 2 more outs and the Pirates play the Mets. And here's Keith Moreland. 2 more outs, the Pirates play the Mets, and good night. Moreland is 1 for 3, and that'll be fouled back. Oh and 1, 1 out. Outside, 1-1. He hasn't been the most controlled today, but the Padres have swung at everything. Moreland will take that ball too. 2-1, nobody on, 1 out. 3-1. Oh, here in Three Rivers Stadium. 3-1. Swing and a miss there. Now it's a full count. This will change everything. 3-2. High to left field. Bonds. And he'll make it 2 outs. And now San Diego's down to their final out. The Pirates are close. They can feel it. Last year at Montreal won it in the bottom of the 9th inning. It was a heartbreaker. The Pirates felt they had a team to go all the way. They feel the same way here. Randy Reddy, that's going to be a strike. The Pirates feel they have a team that can really compete with the Mets. 2 strikes, it's 0-2. 1 strike left in San Diego's season right now. San Diego has 1 chance. Oh, 1-2. It's all down to Randy Reddy. Your entire season is down to Randy Reddy. The 1-2. 2-2. Oh, they're not going to give him that. The 2-2 with 2 outs. 3-2. Oh. Jim got ground out single and ground out by Randy Reddy. 1 for 3. The 3-2 with 2 outs. Oh, to left field, and this one hits the wall. Reddy will stay at first. He's going to second. The throw to second. He's done. He's out. He's out. The Pirates have won. He's out at second base. It took a great hop off the wall. And Randy Reddy gets thrown out at second. And the Pirates will move on. Oh, what an ending. What an ending. And the Pirates will play the Mets in a 7-game series. Oh my goodness, what an ending. Doug Drabek the win, Eric Schau the loss. Van Slyke 2 for 3, a home run. Look at the Pirates' jubilation. They finally do it. 83 was such a disappointment. And now maybe 1988 is the year for the Pirates. We'll go over the playoff matchups here in a second. But first, we're going to tell you about how this game went. HC0023, yes, it is the show. It is the show. It's on my PS5, though. It is on my PS5, so that's why I could get the old stadiums, because it's on my PS5. So here we go. Player of the game, Doug Drabek. Only gave up 5 hits, had 4 strikeouts. He did have 4 walks, and he had an earned run. The winner is Doug Drabek. Eric Schau, 2 solo shots for home runs. That's it. Van Slyke and Bonds. The Pirates had 6 hits. That's incredible. Box score for San Diego. Randy Reddy had 2 hits. That last one was considered a hit. When he got thrown out at second, John Kroc had 2 hits. He had an RBI. He had the only RBI of the game, John Kroc. That's it. And San Diego there. San Diego is done for the Pirates. You have Bonds and Van Slyke, both with 2 hits. But you have people like Bonilla, Lind, Bream, Reynolds, Oberkfell, LaValliere, and Belliard with nothing. Nothing. Pitching-wise, we're going to go all the way down. Eric Schau, 7 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned. 5 strikeouts, didn't walk anybody. Leiper with an innings pitched. He gave up 1 hit, 1 strikeout. They didn't walk a thing. San Diego didn't walk anything. On the other hand, the player of the game, as I put my quotes up, Doug Drabek, 7 innings, gave up 5 hits, which is good. Gave up 1 run, 1 earned run, which is good. Struck out 4, but he also walked 4. He also walked 4. In that 1 inning where he gave up a run, he had 2 walks. Bob Kipper, 2 strikeouts, no base on balls, no hits, and got 1 hit in the last inning, 1 hit in the last 2 innings for San Diego. That was it for them. Quickly, the pitcher analysis. All the pitchers, here are their stats. And you're going to have, here's Drabek, here's Gott, and here's Kipper. For the Padres, there's everybody there. Then there's Schau and Leiper. That's it. For the batter, here's everybody for the batter. And Gwynn, Alimari, Kroc, Moreland, Santiago, Martinez, Randy Reddy. That was an incredible ending. Being thrown out at second was an incredible ending. That's incredible. I don't think I've ever seen a game where they got thrown out at second. So there you see, there's everybody there. Only 86 pitches thrown to them. Very, very aggressive there. I have a PS5. I have a PS5. I know I'm in Pakistan, so I needed something, I just bought one. I figured, what the hell? It's my gift for being in Pakistan. That's a defense mechanism going on in my brain. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to quickly take a look. I'm in Islamabad, Pakistan right now. So if you're in Pakistan, that's great. We could I don't know. I work at the International School of Islamabad. So I do that. Last year I was in Thailand. So, yeah, that's why the weird hours. That's why the weird hours. So I'm here, International School of Islamabad. So right now we're going to do a quick, we are going to save everything. There we go. We always do double saves here, and we're going to take a look. So we have right now, and we're going to show you. Right now it is there. It is 9:31. Oh, you work at the University of South Carolina. When I come back, probably for next summer, I get like 2 months off, 2 months and a week or whatever. That's great. I mean, I could visit easy. I'm looking to go to the South next year. There's a few people I want to visit, which will be great. So this is what we have. We have the Minnesota Twins, Frank Viola versus Roger Clemens, at the Boston Red Sox. We have the Cincinnati Reds at the LA Dodgers, and that is all game ones. And then the next one, we have Cincinnati and Boston in game two. Toronto and Oakland in game two. In game one, that'll be a number one seed. Pittsburgh and New York. New York is a one seed. And Cincinnati and LA. And then you go Toronto, Oakland, Pittsburgh, New York, and then you pick it up again. So the whole thing looks like this. The Twins and Boston, Toronto and Oakland. As you take a look, here it is. There it is again. Vola against Clemens. Danny Jackson against Oral Hershiser. And then you're going to have Bert Blyleven against Bob Hurst for Boston. Jimmy Key versus Dave Stewart. Bob Walk versus Doc Gooden. And Tom Browning versus Tim Leary. And then you have Flanagan versus Welsh. And Smiley versus David Cohn. So it's going to be very interesting. We're going to see what New York does. They have a great lineup. It could be in the New York and the LA Dodgers, or it could be Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, New York. Could be anybody, because remember, Cincinnati was in the West back then. And so Cincinnati and LA playing in the same division, we don't care. We just put it in. Minnesota, Boston is very good. Toronto and Oakland, I'm looking at that. You might have a Boston-Oakland series. You might have, if Toronto pulls the upset, that'd be big, Toronto-Boston. Maybe Minnesota-Oakland. You never know, So, all right, well, that's going to be it for today. We'll see you tomorrow with game number one. Tomorrow we'll see with game number one of the divisionals, 7 games, best of 7, being Minnesota and Boston. We'll see you then.